Oh, how many years have I been in the audio industry? Well, I started working for my father when I think it was 13. I just started, doing the soldering for him and all that work that the engineers didn't want to do. So I was basically just the guy who did all the work they didn't want to do. But I learned electronics from there, and well, you can say I started, the hi-fi from an early age because my father always had hi-fi. He was always interested in it. So it was kind of brought to me by the milk from when I was small, you can say. That kind of led to an independence, wanting to start my own company, and I did that as soon as I turned 18. How were they going to look? Because I was going for something different. I really liked the looks of his products, but I don't think that really is a product for my age. My age wants something different. You have the iPhones and everything, the tablets, and I thought it could be a good idea to include that in amps. I wanted to do something really slick. You see a lot of products on the market today that's really, really nice, but they don't fit with other products. So if you want a lot of different products, you end up with 5 different products that doesn't look the same and doesn't really fit together design-wise. So I wanted to go for something really easy to look at. It doesn't have a lot of things that sparkles in your eyes and everything. So just a slick design, and that's where the one-piece chassis came from also, because they don't have all those joints on the top, it's just a smooth surface. Well, actually they're made of 3 pieces. You have the raw chassis, and then you have a bottom plate and a rear plate. But technically, yeah, it's a one-piece chassis. It's 9 centimeters thick. It's 45 centimeters deep and 44 centimeters wide for the power amplifier. So it's a really big chunk of aluminium. I think it is 48 kilos before anything is done to the chassis, and afterwards it's 18 kilos. So you really have a lot of waste material. Wanted to do a quality product for a low price.
Is the power one very hot?
No, it's not hot. Is it
Class
AB?
No,
it's an AB amplifier. And I would say, like, if you are freezing in bed in the evening, you can hold it without burning yourself, and it could be nice because it keeps you nice and warm. It's not hot. If you put your hand on the surface, you can feel that it's warm compared to a living room temperature where I come from. You don't burn yourself. One of the first speakers I tested them on just before the introduction at CES was the Focal Grand Utopia we had at home, and there were no problems at all. And we took my father's equipment away, and we put mine in just to see how they did, and no problems at all. So they can drive a big speaker.
I think this might be one of the areas where it's difficult for Alexander to explain, so I will do it briefly. The thing with the zero global feedback is simply a matter of lack of introducing phase errors. Regardless of how little feedback you have, when you have global feedback, you will introduce a delay and a phase fault, and the ear can actually detect that. So I think throughout many years, global feedback has always been used because the transistors or FETs or tubes or whatever was used was not so well as good as they are today. So there you had to use global feedback to remove some of the drawbacks of the actual component. And today you don't need to do that because the components are better. So you can just sit back with the overall benefits of not introducing phase errors. However,
multimedia service.
I am trying to focus on that because I really think that could be summing up the product line for now. So you have the source, and you have the preamp, and you have the power amp. And afterwards, I can start adding other products. I will also come with a mono amp in the future, but that's in the future. Right now I'm just want to start out slowly and build up a brand name and build up slowly with different types of products. My products has a different design. I use some different components. I use a little bit different technology. The sound is a bit similar, but there are also some differences. And it's a matter of taste. Now, some people like tubes, and some people like solid state, and you can't really compare them. My product, I think, well, my target group for my product is a younger group than for Visus Audio.
What we're looking at right now is building a web server for each microprocessor board inside the Alluxity products, which means that you can log on from a Windows platform, phone or tablet, Android,
platform, anything,
or Apple. So this is one major difference, which has nothing to do really with sound, but has to do with home integration and how you actually work with the products. And that's something which I don't think we will see with Vitus Audio products.
Yeah, one thing you can also say is that my product has the looks of a lifestyle product, and the Vitus Audio is more like for a system for people that really care about having that big speakers at home and everything. Not to say that you can use my products as that, but they have a more slick design for home integration.